Gas prices are climbing again across North Texas. We will be live at the pump where some families are changing their spring break plans. And from rooftops to rescue, North Dallas crews against a major blaze, what authorities know so far. And from Dallas schools to national monuments, the allegations against Cesar Chavez are still sending shockwaves. How leaders and advocacy groups across the country are reacting. Thank you for joining us for WFA News at 4. I'm Morgan Young. Gas prices are shooting up again, and drivers are really feeling it. Some people are even changing their spring break travel plans and cutting back on other expenses. WFAA's Luke Clary joins us live at a Dallas gas station with a look at those prices. And Luke, we know they're really having an impact.
Yes, indeed. Prices have been on the rise for 3 weeks in a row, and the national average could soon hit $4 a gallon, according to AAA, just as many families are either setting out or returning home from spring break road trips. Where we're standing here right now, the gas price is $3.69 a gallon, which is kind of in line with statewide average. Take a look here. AAA says the average in Texas is $3.58 a gallon right now. That's 32 cents higher than just a week ago. Nationwide, it's currently $3.88 a gallon. The conflict in Iran is the big driver right now. Oil prices were about $70 a barrel when it began. Now they're over $100 a barrel. We've been talking to people filling up, and everyone says that these prices are hitting hard. Some say that they're cutting back on other expenses like groceries, prescriptions, and spring break travel. One dad told us he decided to keep the family home this year.
No travel plans. We pretty much chilling this year. A lot of stuff going on. I really don't want to leave the house, so we'll find something to do in the Dallas area. Maybe Six Flags or something.
And I should point out that there is a wide range of prices, even in a small area. So coming up tonight at 6, we'll show you the cheapest gas that we found and the most expensive here in Dallas. In Dallas, I'm Luke Clary.
And it's not just gas that's getting more expensive. Everything from fruits and vegetables to fertilizer is causing sticker shock. Here's ABC's Andrea Fujii.
We've all heard gas prices are going up, but the ripple effects from the war in the Middle East are spreading far and wide.
It's a definite shock to the system. When one of your main products that you need goes up 47% in 2 weeks, it's hard to digest that.
Farmers are fuming over fertilizer. The Middle East is a major supplier, and now, because of reduced shipments, some farmers worry they could face an extra $100,000 in fertilizer costs this season.
I think you'll see some farmers switch some corn acres to bean acres, and I haven't pulled that trigger and decided to do that yet, but I'm sure thinking about it.
Gas prices are up 92 cents per gallon in the last month, but diesel rising even faster, up $1.33 per gallon, driving up transportation costs.
I'm not a truck driver, I'm a construction worker, but it all flows the same, right? So cost of diesel goes up, everything goes up.
That means higher prices at the grocery store, and new data shows wholesale prices were already rising before the war. For example, vegetable prices were up 48% last month compared to the same time last year. Vice President J.D. Vance says high prices stemming from the war are only a temporary blip, and he says the Trump administration is taking action.
We're working on a number of things. In fact, a couple of things that I think will be announced in just the next 24 to 48 hours. I don't want to get ahead of the president on that, but we recognize this is an issue.
Everything from airfare to Uber rides will be affected by these higher oil and gas prices. One analyst says if gas prices stay this high for 1 year, a typical household will spend an extra $1,100. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
All right, we are joined now by Colin Myers. And Colin, I got to tell you, I had an experience today I hadn't had in a while. I went to go get something for my car before the show, and it burned me. It was hot. My car was hot.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Is everyone's AC set to max already?
I hope so.
I'll tell you what, spring has left the chat and it starts tomorrow morning. Actually, spring didn't enter the chat. Tomorrow it's going to be summer at 9:45 a.m. Let's just say that. The last time we hit the 90s, was back in October. The last time we hit 97 or above, which we have potentially later this weekend, I'll show you, was NFL Week 3, September.
I'm like, you're talking football terms to me. I'm like, okay.
It's March Madness. We didn't talk about it. Guess what? Temps 93 tomorrow. Let me show you. We have a weather impact alert each day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm sorry to do this to you in the middle of March, but record and near record high temps. And the reason we say that is one of those days the record is pretty hard to reach, although given the latest data, we won't be too far off. Increasing wildfire risk, of course, because we're dry, and that dryness is what allows us to warm up as well this weekend. So stay updated on the forecast, and again, drink plenty of water and stay cool, which is something we normally say in May, June, or July. Live look at the airport, it is 85. That number just came in before the top of the hour. We'll see where the high temperature lands today, maybe a few degrees warmer than that. Hard to believe on Monday we started this week below freezing in spots. Weatherford looking just like spring, 89 degrees. How about that? Here we are across the board. Look at this. We have some 90s, Breckenridge and Graham, Bowie's at 87. We'll see where these numbers end up today, and Pete in tonight. We'll see what the latest data is and where we actually ended up for a high, but it's warm. Tonight, a cool night, but this is close to where we should be, maybe 10 degrees warmer, should I say that? Warm-up begins, really big warm-up starting tomorrow. Heat dome takes over, increasing fire danger. We'll talk about how warm it's going to get. A couple of these numbers might shock you.
All right, Colin, thank you. New at 4, a major announcement to tell you about from ABC. The new season of The Bachelorette, set to premiere this Sunday, has been canceled. Taylor Frankie Paul from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives was set to star as The Bachelorette, but today, new video from her 2023 domestic violence arrest was leaked online. This comes as police in Utah have an open domestic assault investigation regarding the reality star and her ex stemming from last month. In the last hour, ABC announced this cancellation, saying, quote, "In light of the newly released video just surfaced today, we have made the decision to not move forward with the new season of The Bachelorette at this time, and our focus is on supporting the family." Well, a traffic alert to tell you about now for those of you in Cowtown. Taylor Sheridan's newest show, Frisco King, starring Samuel L. Jackson, is now filming in Fort Worth, and several streets downtown are closed. Our partners at the Fort Worth Star-Telegram report the series will shoot inside and outside of the Tarrant County Courthouse tomorrow. Streets in that area will be closed from 5:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. today and tomorrow. And we want to get to Stacia, who's here in studio with us. Stacia, super exciting for Fort Worth, but when we hear about all these closures, how much of a headache is this going to be?
You know what? It's not going to be as bad as some of the filming delays have caused as far as traffic goes. I don't know if you saw me, Morgan. I was so excited about this that I ran behind you.
You can join me anytime.
So just heading to downtown Fort Worth, this is what you're dealing with. This is going to be in effect until 9:30 tonight. No full closures, but lane and sidewalk closures along Weatherford Street. That will be the street that's impacted the most, as well as West Belknap Street, Houston Street, and Main Street. Those closures, again, go until 9:30 tonight, or at least 9 p.m., and then they start again from 5:30 tomorrow morning and last until 9 tomorrow night. So just prepare for that. This is around the downtown Fort Worth Courthouse. Those delays are going to be happening. Now, totally unrelated, we went all the way to Frisco. You also have a closure in Frisco on King Road. That started at 9 o'clock this morning. Westbound lanes along King Road will be shut down from Witt Road to Rose Lane, and that's going to last for about 6 months. They're doing a widening project there, but traffic will be rerouted south on Witt, and then Stonebrook Parkway. You can go ahead and travel west that way. Real quick, I got to let you know about some accidents that are happening across the Metroplex, including a couple major ones along I-20. I-20 westbound at the Dallas-Tarrant County line in Grand Prairie. Looks like you just have one lane of traffic getting through there. Also, we have another accident. This is along I-20 eastbound at Dowdy Ferry. So this is affecting traffic heading towards Balch Springs or even Mesquite. And then taking a look at US 175. One lane is blocked on the westbound side. Excuse me, eastbound. Let me correct that. 175 eastbound at Railroad. Morgan?
All right, Stacia, thank you so much. Dallas Fire Rescue is working to figure out what sparked an overnight house fire in North Dallas. Take a look at these flames coming through this roof. Wow, this was along St. Michael's Drive near Hillcrest and Forest Lane. Firefighters went in initially, but the fire was just too intense, forcing them back out to keep fighting from outside. One woman was thankfully able to get out safely and no injuries were reported. Investigators, again, now working to determine what caused this fire. Well, downtown Dallas is getting brighter. Crews are swapping out old lights for a high-tech display. Stay tuned to see the transformation in action. And false war footage is going viral. Videos claiming to show attacks in Iran and Israel are circulating, and experts nationwide are weighing in how you can protect yourself from being duped.